What's up, America? We are back. We got a 2003 Lincoln Town Car, and we're going to be replacing the front struts. Remove the wheel. I already got the 3 bolts at the top soaking. You got 3 bolts there. Let me see if I can get you some light. 1 bolt down there peeking out. We're just going to get all of them bolts broken loose. So these top 3 bolts right here where my silver socket is. 1 there, 1 back there, and 1 back there. 13 millimeter. And down there, 24 millimeter. I'm going to get this bottom one out first. Then we're going to continue working on the top. I already broke them all loose though. So just so you know, you will need a jack stand and a jack because you need something for the frame to sit on, because you're going to have to jack up the suspension. And you can't just jack up the suspension because you don't want to take that chance of the vehicle falling. So we got the bottom one loose. Now I just got to take some of that tension off. I'm going to use my extension to put through the hole and tap the bolt through. So I got the bottom bolt out. I use my extensions to push the bolt through, and the load of the shock or the strut will drop and lock your tool inside there. Just jack up the shock and pull your tool out. Now we're going to work on these top 3 bolts. So now we got them top bolts loose. The strut bottom mount out. Now we're going to take off the lower control arm. Where are we? Down there where it's wet. Get that bolt off. I'll tell you the size in a minute. This bolt here is going to be a long 22 millimeter. Let's get that bolt out. Okay guys, if you're having a fucking hard time like I am, get you a 6 millimeter Allen key, put it at the bottom, and get you a 22 millimeter wrench, and that'll help get some of that leverage off. So let me finish getting this out. So guys, just in case you didn't know, be prepared to remove the sway bar link, which is this piece here. We already loosened the lower ball joint. Now we got to do the upper ball joint because we got to take the whole knuckle off. So let's get that off. Okay, I'm back. Make a long story short, you got to take the brakes and rotors off, the whole fucking spindle, sway bar link, and you don't want nothing supporting the control line because you're going to have somebody help you step on the control line so it can get depressed, and then your strut comes out. Other than that, I tried to cut corners. Nah, you gotta take all this shit off. So before y'all go through all that, think about what I said. We got other stuff we gotta replace. I know y'all see this busted upper ball joint leaking. It's actually pretty strong still, but it is leaking grease. And the sway bar link, we got to replace. That goes on the end of there. That's the sway bar, and this is moving with my hand, so that's definitely got to get replaced. But try not to cut no corners. I saved y'all that headache, so all that shit got to come off. So here you got a side-by-side comparison. One on the left is the old, which is all warped, cocked to the side. And the one on the right is obviously the new one. So we're going to feed this strut up through all of this bullshit and get the 3 holes up top lined up first. So we got the top half in. And again, you will need a helper because you're going to need somebody to step on a lower control line to give you that extra clearance. And again, my helper is going to step on the lower control arm so I can get the bottom half in there evenly. Then we're going to put the bolt through. So we got the bottom one in. Tighten up the bottom one, tighten up the top ones, and we'll bring you back. Okay, so we got the strut in, we got the knuckle in, or the spindle. You start with placing the bottom in first. Start from the bottom, lift up, put the nut on, and then you're going to have to compress the jack. Lift the whole spindle up as you press down on the top, the upper control arm, and get your other nut on. Now just tighten them 2 bolts up and I'll come back to you. So we got all the nuts and bolts locked down, tightened up, and I'm gonna conclude this video because I got other stuff to do on this side. I gotta replace that sway bar link, and there's no need for me to put the brakes and rotors on because the rotor is gonna block that hole, and that's where the sway bar link comes out. So this is a 2003, what is this, Lincoln Town Car?
Signature.
Lincoln Town Car. If this video was helpful in any way, please hit that subscribe button, leave a like in the comment, and I'll see you on the next video.